This fangan is a sequel to Danganronpa Desperate Heart. We recommend you watch that series first. We are not related to any Danganronpa companies in any way. This is strictly fan-made. Viewer discretion is advised. This is how it feels to have the iron of blame branded to your skin. I shall wear all of this blame as a badge of honor.
This kooky bitch is damn crazy! We can vote for her, yeah? She killed Vivian.
Seems pretty cut and dry to me.
Not sure how much longer I can stay dry.
I'd much rather we got this over with.
Honestly, I'd rather vote incorrectly and get her to leave. Her demeanor's quite troubling.
Okay then, I guess if the bone is really Vivian's, that proves Anthea is the killer.
This feeling is sensational. You are all sorely mistaken, for as much as I would have liked to, I did not bloody my hands with the initial deed.
But the pelvis was in your room. It surely can't be anyone but Anthea.
Correct. I extracted the bone. But by the time I found the body, Vivian was already dead.
So you thought it wise to take matters into your own hands and not tell us?
I don't believe that! If it's not Anthea, then who the hell is it?
Oh, come now. The only person it could have been was Charlotte.
No, that's wrong! It can't be Charlotte. Explain your reasonings and bullet points right now.
Charlotte has a motive and a means. Plus, she knew information nobody else did.
You mean Vivian's heavy sleeping, right?
I'll explain the whole case to you, shall I? Vivian tried to kill Charlotte, who cheated death. Later, she took advantage of Vivian's sleep problems to throw him into the spikes. Hours later, I found the body, extracted the pelvis, then carried him to the kitchen in a sheet to disguise as food.
Why did you even do all of that?
It's amusing.
If she could overpower the silly mask man, she could probably move and tip a bed. Easy peasy lemon squeezy.
Hold it! Isn't it possible someone else could have known about the sleeping disorder?
Yeah, I don't know. Anthea?
Even if they did, I can't imagine they'd admit to it. No, it was only me.
What? Naughty, you're not doing yourself any favors.
Vivian said...
You kidding me? Maybe someone just got lucky. They didn't know about the disorder, but they were super quiet.
Yeah, super quiet, like a mouse.
No, not like mouse.
Unlikely.
No rebuttals. It seems we found our true killer, everybody.
Unless...
There's an unless?
Unless there was an eavesdropper.
An eavesdropper, you say? Someone who heard Vivian speak without you knowing.
Someone snuck inside the room when you were both in there. Super quiet, like a super quiet mouse.
Ah! I'm a super loud mouse.
Weren't we all asleep at the time? How would anyone know to listen in?
Someone was stood outside, their ear cupped to the door, listening to every word.
No, that's wrong. The minicams told us that the rooms are soundproof. Nobody could be outside listening in.
Then where was this eavesdropper? You said there was one, so where were they?
The eavesdropper must have been... The eavesdropper was inside both mine and their own rooms at the exact same time.
You must be joking. That doesn't make any sense.
How on earth is that even possible?
Okay, pack it up, everyone. Charlotte's lost it.
Using her astral projection, Bahmin was able to see into my room and hear Vivian talk about his disorder, without either of us knowing she was even there.
Bahmin, that's not right. Bahmin isn't the killer.
You think I'm the killer? I'm sorry, Bahmin. If I'm wrong, then I'm really, really sorry. But this is the only possible explanation.
All right. I think it's time to test out Big Boss's new toy.
We have a hacking...
No. Dispute.
What the heck is that thing? Some sort of net for catching the chupacabra?
This, my friends, is the synthesizer. Using the power of synthetics, we can materialize a person's thoughts and memories here in this very courtroom. Make for a thrilling final boss, if you will. Bahmin, if you'd be so kind.
Huh?
Time to put the pedal to the metal, if you catch my drift. Just close your eyes and let synthetics work their magic, aight?
Yes. Synthetics. Magic. I'll try.
Should we be stopping this? This seems bad.
All right, Charlotte, let's rock!
Whoa! Bahmin's gone totally punk rock!
Presenting the power of the synthesizer. It's only temporary, but it's time for the final boss. This case's very own Mystery Phantom!
Your deductions are not music to my ears! Let me drown you out with the power of rock and roll! You want me to back down? Show me some evidence or bear witness to my heavy metal!
Fight it all you like, sweetheart. Your bluff is showing. And so is your unattractive personality.
2 rooms at once? Is that even possible? Was there a Bahmin clone?
Nah, I still think it's Anthea. She's throwing us off in the wrong direction.
Damn right! Anthea's arguments are out of tune!
2 rooms at once? Is that even possible? Was there a Bahmin clone? No, that's wrong. It's not a clone. When Bahmin falls asleep, a separate consciousness leaves her human body, meaning she can walk around and be invisible to everyone else, while her real body is still asleep in her room.
You must be playing a minor scale because there's a major inconsistency! How can I possibly be the killer? You saw me during that investigation! Couldn't even stomach looking at the body! Think before you stage dive into an assumption!
What the heck happened to Bahmin?
She can lay down a sick beat, though. I'm just saying, you're the only one who could have overheard Vivian and I.
Oh yeah! Then get your head out of the mosh pit and show me some chords! You think I'm the killer? I can't even look at a dead body! And anyway, I didn't even project that night!
You can't control your talent! Every time you sleep, you're forced into projection no matter what. You would have projected whether you liked it or not.
I guess, but... Ugh! Don't flatten my tempo! Even if I did project... What's that got to do with me killing someone? I don't have a motive! Not at all!
You do have a motive! You saw Vivian trying to kill someone, so you decided to kill him yourself. It's an honorable motive, but a motive nonetheless.
La 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 la! My music's too loud, can't hear you! You need more proof than that! I'll just drown out your words with my guitar! Throw some real bars, I mean evidence!
Vivian protected you! That's it! You went into the spirit world and made a deal with Vivian. That's why he protected you during the channeling. You're the only one who could have done that.
What the? Did I just witness a battle of the bands?
You were so cool then!
Millicent, stop acting like a child. Some serious accusations have just been thrown and backed up with evidence.
Bahmin, is it true?
No! No, of course not! I didn't kill anyone. You can't vote me. I still need an encore.
I don't want this to be true either, but I think I should go over the entire case from start to finish. That could help us tie up any loose ends.
You got it. I'll do my best to help you out, too. Let's solve this murderous jigsaw puzzle.
This is the truth of this case. We were all so very hungry, having been starved for days on end. The burden of death had grieved Vivian, who believed he owed an oath of life to his family for inadvertently killing them years prior.
That night, Vivian entered Charlotte's room, intent on murdering her, as he deemed her to be the weakest link. However, what he didn't know was that Charlotte was able to easily overpower him, causing him to be on the edge of death instead.
Vivian told me how he had killed his parents, thanks in part to his sleeping disorder which prevented him from waking up to loud sounds or light movement. But what we didn't know was Bahmin had been projecting into the spirit world and seen Vivian enter my realm.
Probably concerned, Bahmin followed him into the room, eavesdropping on the conversation the two had, but remaining undetected due to her astral projection.
Upon hearing this, Bahmin most likely sought to protect me, exiting the spirit world and retrieving the glue and gloves Gunma had found before entering Vivian's room and hiding before he could return himself.
After waiting for Vivian to fall asleep, Bahmin used her newfound knowledge to glue a pair of gloves onto Vivian's hands, knowing that this light touching would not wake him up. She then began escorting the entire bed out of the room and to the spike room corridor.
She picked a random door and then lifted the entire bed up, creating a slide for Vivian to fall down into the room.
Of course, this did wake him up, but the door shut before he could fully wake up and make any moves.
Unable to press the hand scanner due to the gloves, Vivian was impaled by the spikes in the room, left to bleed to death as Bahmin left everything behind and ran to her room to avoid being spotted.
However, also out that night was Anthea, intent on extracting Delta's pelvis. Though, upon seeing the bed left out, her plans changed as she encountered Vivian's body and took his bone instead.
She used the bed and bedsheet to pick up Vivian's body and bring it to the kitchen, where she bent his legs backward thanks to the lack of skeletal structure, and presented the body under a cloche as her form of sick entertainment.
In secret, Bahmin had gone back to the spirit world, found Vivian, and somehow made a deal with him to keep her identity a secret should Rentomu channel him during this very trial.
I know you wanted to protect me, but the killer can only be you, Bahmin Sankaran, the ultimate astral projectionist. I'm not the killer. You have to believe me. Please don't vote for me.
Feels kinda wrong if she only wanted to protect Charlotte.
Murder is murder, no? To stoop that low is devastating.
I suppose we should vote. If we're somehow wrong, it's okay, because perhaps the true killer can help. There's no real stakes to this.
Oh, yeah. There may or may not be a few things I forgot to mention.
Important things?
Oh, nothing major. Just some tidbits that sort of revolve around the life and death of all of yous.
That seems mighty important. Can't you explain why you haven't told us yet?
All right. So yeah, about the vote. If you vote correctly, the culprit's gonna be, how do I put this? Executed.
What? Executed?
You're kidding.
Afraid not. So if little Bahmin here is the killer, you vote for her, and she's gonna be killed in front of yous at a live show. Pretty fun, right, boys?
Not fun! The complete opposite of fun!
You gonna beg for mercy now, Bahmin?
And if we're wrong, what if Nezumi feels a little silly today? Bahmin survives, right?
Yeah, funny thing about that. Again, if Bahmin is the killer and you decide to vote for someone other than her, Bahmin gets to go free. But as a caveat, everybody else dies instead.
And you didn't think to tell us at the start?
I forgot, okay? We're all human.
Everyone dies, and I go free?
Perhaps we should rethink our decision to avoid uncertainty.
I am the killer. Please vote for me. I beg you. Everything is exactly as you say. I overheard everything that night, and I did everything exactly as you said with the spike room. So, please, vote for me. Save yourselves. Bahmin, you know you would die, right? Yes, I know. But if it's all of your lives over mine, then it's more important that you all live over me. That's why I killed after all. I just wanted to protect Charlotte. So if she would die anyway, my plan would have been pointless.
Oh, well, this sucks. A killer that just admits everything? Boo!
What do you think we should do, Lottie? Should we just vote for her?
If she's not the killer, she would die as well if we get it wrong. Bahmin has no reason to lie right now.
That's the correct answer then, yes? We're all going to vote Bahmin as the culprit?
She truly is the hellspawn of Hades. How divine.
Thank you.
It seems not a single person voted for anyone other than Bahmin. And lucky that too, because you're all correct. Congratulations, everyone! You just sent Bahmin to her death! Woohoo!
I'm glad. I deserve this.